Hello, my friends. It is year 15, week number 748. And this morning, we're coming over to the West Village because it is this month's creative morning session and also my first time as a volunteer at the event. I've been attending creative morning events now for maybe about the past year and a half. I've never volunteered though, and I just feel like we have a lot of free time on our hands. So I decided this month would be the first month where I sign up as a volunteer for the event. We've been to this venue in the past year. This is where the whole thing is taking place for the month of January 2025. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin. First time volunteer. I've been coming to these events for a while now, and I just feel now's the time to start volunteering.
Love it.
And today, I'm doing coffee.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you all.
My name's Meredith, and what is bringing me back is, I guess, similar to Krista, just the energy. I always tell people this is such a unique space, and yeah, just so positive and uplifting, and yeah, same. I leave here buzzing. So that's it.
My primary duties are now finished. They had me standing by the coffee station and pouring people drinks, and also standing by the front door of the venue right here, and I had to kind of usher people into the building. The event's about to begin, so I'm gonna walk in there, and then afterwards I think there's a little bit of a breakdown. But first time volunteering experience.
Braving the cold, and most of all from dodging a really long wait list. So you should feel like a winner today.
And I try to capture these moments in conversation. So if I meet someone in a coffee shop or wherever it may be, but also I like to invite people into my space, into their space.
The event has concluded. First time volunteering experience was a good one. I'm going home now. I have a job interview, my friends. That is happening in a few hours from now, so I'm gonna go home, prep a little bit, think about some things, and take care of my job interview. I was trying to edit this week's vlog, this video that you're watching right now, and it dawned on me that I messed up on a lot of the footage this week. So, problem was with the mic again. I captured all this footage, and I realized that the mic wasn't linked properly. So, all of this footage right here is completely lost in history. So, in real life, I have my cousin-in-law's cousin, which is basically my cousin, is married to a guy, and his cousin lives here in New York. And so my cousin was trying to connect me with this person because I was asking about, when I was back home, I was asking like, hey, do you happen to know anybody who lives here in New York City who is kind of like interested in art or like does art related things? I'm just trying to like make more connections out here in the city. And so she was able to connect me with this guy, and I like made this whole video this week about like, oh, this is so cool because this is like, I'm basically meeting a new family member, that's how close this person is to me, and I had no idea that they're living out here. I made this whole video about me going out to Bushwick, filmed all this footage. It started to snow, and then I started checking the footage, lost all the footage. All of this unusable. So that's update number 1. Update number 2, we did successfully end up going to a movie night. Look, we have an array of snacks here, as you can see on this table right here. We went to the store earlier to grab some snacks, and now we're doing the duties of figuring out which movie we're going to collectively watch. We ended up seeing We Live in Time. This is the movie that I saw opening week last year. That was the last of like the good footage that I got for this week. The next thing is my update on my job interview. It's been a few days since then. The interview itself, completely good. Whenever I do these interviews, at least half of the interview is purely about understanding my skill level in terms of what they want, like the technical side of things. And I have like exceeding confidence when it comes to that part, just because I feel like I apply to these jobs where I truly know what's going on and what these companies want. And then they asked me a question that I was a little bit unprepared for, which in hindsight is so clearly obvious that they were going to ask this. And I don't know why, but I was very unprepared. But the guy asked me, what are your salary expectations for this role? Very loosely, I had a number in mind, but my first instinct was, in that moment, skirt the conversation. Just like somehow avoid this question. This is all happening in real time, right? I think I said something along the lines of like, I want to be compensated an amount that is fair for the both of us, that is in line with my location, my experience, and what the job is asking for. They were just like, well, we sent over the job description, so that is everything that is detailed in there is exactly what we want to have done for this job. Very clearly, there was no getting around this question. So again, the interviewer restates the question, and this time I told him a range, a dollar amount range. And the thing is that I stated a range that was quite ambitious, quite high. And if there's one thing that I did wrong in this interview, I feel that I just was not prepared for giving a proper dollar amount. I think he could sense that I was very insecure in that moment. I didn't know what I was talking about. And so I was rejected. And so, my friends, we are still on the hunt, still looking for a new job. In fact, I'm out here right now to kind of work on my resume. I'm making a new video reel right now. Just like a quick little minute video that I can send to people that kind of shows a history of the work that I've been working on recently. But I wanted to end you off with a 1-month update. We haven't checked on this guy in a long time here. But we were back in Dumbo, and as you can see, half a year later, my friends, our little hidden treasure in Dumbo still exists. I really want to check on it, but I don't want to do it right now because there's an office building right here to my right, and these folks are staring at me out the window, and they're watching me right now. So I'm pretty sure if I were to check it right now, these guys would see me checking it, and I don't want anybody to know, you know? So I'll come back later tonight and check on it. But my friends, thank you for watching the video. It's been year 15, week number 748. Don't forget to use code kevinisomoto at checkout. I'll see you next week in year 15, week number 749.